Hey everybody, this is Cheryl Morrison, your local Chicagoland real estate attorney, and today I wanted to talk to you about something that sits at the intersection between real estate law and estate planning, and that's the land trust. Now, if you've never heard of land trust before, I'm not particularly surprised. It's actually something that's a little bit of a unique quirk in Illinois law. There's only a few other states that even offer such a thing. But a land trust is an alternative way to hold title to real estate. So rather than when you buy a home, you getting a deed saying that you individually, your name, are the owner, with a land trust, what you'll do is you would have the property deeded to a trustee who would hold the legal title to the property, and then you would be the beneficial owner of that property in the land trust. So there's a couple different reasons why you might want to set something like this up. One is for privacy. Now, especially today where you can find almost anything on the internet and fraud, especially real estate fraud, is on the rise, it would be nice to have the extra added privacy of not having your name specifically listed on the transaction and on the deed recorded with the county. So that's the first reason why you might want to have a land trust. The second is for extra liability protection. Now, when you own a property in a land trust, you can't as easily have a judgment attached to your ownership interest in that. What that means is that there are fewer ways that you would have your property be at risk in the event that you were sued. So this is particularly important for someone who maybe drives a lot for work, who owns their own business, anybody who is at an increased risk of any lawsuits happening. This would give you a little bit extra peace of mind that your home is safe from any judgments that could ever be entered against you. The last reason is for estate planning purposes. And like any other account that you have that has a beneficiary designation on it, this operates basically the same way. So you would have a trustee, and then you would be the first beneficiary of this land trust. And you would stay the beneficiary of the land trust as long as you'd like. Definitely, if you wanted to transfer it for some other reason before you pass away, you absolutely have that right, just like you have the right to transfer any other property held normal ways. But when you do pass away, the ownership would then go to the successor beneficiary. And so you could name whoever you want as your successor beneficiary of the land trust. And then when you pass away, the property automatically becomes theirs. So it really helps streamline things, makes it easier, less stressful for your kids or your spouse, whoever would inherit your property from you. So those are the three main reasons why you might want to do that. Now, setting up a land trust is actually a pretty easy process. It's definitely something that I can help you with if you're interested in setting up a land trust. You can do this from the very beginning when you're buying a property, and that actually offers the most privacy protection because right from the beginning, the trustee would be listed on all of the paperwork that would be publicly available through the recorder's office and whatnot. But if you already do own the property, you can still transfer it into the land trust. Now, someone might be able to see that there was, you were the owner of the property and then it was transferred into a land trust. There's no, new mortgage taken out. So they might be able to put two and two together and realize that you might still be the owner of the property, but, you'd really have to know what you're doing and, be actively digging to figure that out. So, even if you already own a property, if you wanted to have that extra privacy and judgment protection, you absolutely can have the property changed into a land trust. So, if you have any questions, there are lots and lots of more details that I could go over with this, but I don't want the video to get too lengthy or to get too boring to go through all of the nitty-gritty of it. So if you have any other questions, please reach out to me. That's what I'm here for, and I hope this has been helpful for you. Thanks.